Welcome to the Jim Show with your host, Jim. All right, so what the hell was I going to talk about? Oops. The first thing I'm going to talk about is something I got from Daryl's 5th channeling session. It was about definitions of words and how we have definitions that don't really serve us. The one that was really interesting to me was the word know. To have knowledge of something, right? And the idea being there that when you know something, it means that your behavior changes, right? You don't talk about knowing things, you just act on them. That's what we do. And what this brings to mind for me is the fact that I keep saying that I know I am supported by universe and will be supported if I, leave my job and follow my heart and lead with my excitement with no expectations. I know I will be supported. But if I really did know that, I would have already left and be doing that right now. So at best, I probably would say that in reality, I believe it. Right? I think it's what will happen. But if I had the knowledge, I would have done it because it's what I want to do. Which is kind of uncomfortable to admit and to look at that, right? But that is the reality. So it's just something to think about for me, for you, for everybody. If you say you know something, but you're not acting on it, then do you really know it? No, you do not. Something else to talk about is how my life has changed ever since I did the no distraction challenge, where I made a real effort to figure out the things that were distractions for me. Specifically, where my mind wanted to distract me from my heart and what my heart was saying. After doing that for a number of days, it became really obvious what those things were. For me, it was eating grains and playing video games mainly. And now, after having done that, it's really obvious when I'm in that state, when I just want to be distracted from how I feel. I don't think I made that connection, prior to doing the trial and paying a lot of attention to it, putting my cognitive mind onto that task and looking at it really deeply. And I think it's awesome to notice that now. So I'll be like, oh wow, I want to distract myself, right? I just notice that that's what it is. It's not like I feel lousy and I just want to eat. Like, it's very obvious what's happening. It's not this. It's not where you'll just like sit and watch TV. Oh, there's a cat. Where you will sit and watch TV and like eat chips, like eat a whole bag of chips, right? This is kind of like something that would normally happen. A lot of people will do that. They'll just vegetate on something, eat mindlessly, right? Something I used to do quite a bit. But now I recognize what that is. This is me in my mind wanting to distract me from emotions. And that means that I've got some work to do. Like there's some higher guidance coming through. There's some really important stuff going on. And if I just don't distract myself, right? If I just persevere through that, I'm going to make some breakthroughs. I'm going to figure out some things. I can listen to my heart, get some guidance, and then take some action that's going to really change my life. So I think it's kind of flipped it around for me. Now I see that when I get that signal or that feeling to distract myself, I know that something important is coming through. That some real deep work is there, apparent, close by, going on, right? My heart is desperately trying to tell me something. Probably that something in my life is not right, is not congruent. Having a thought that isn't true. I'm thinking that I'm lacking something, when in fact I'm infinite love. Something like that, right? I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I can't do something. Any thought like that, and then I'm feeling bad about it because it's not true, right? But then I want to distract myself from the fact that it's not true because I'm a human in this three-dimensional world, and this is the struggle that we face. This is how you raise your frequency, by dealing with things like this. So that is my second thought. Take action was the first part. That's what knowledge is action. So action's good. And then don't distract yourself. So try that out. Try to figure out what things for you are really obvious signs of you trying to distract yourself. And then listen. Listen to your heart when you see those things. You see that going on. So have a great one, and I'll see you tomorrow.